Let me first bring on board our technical expert for today. Joining me today is Sacchitanand Uttekar, who's the Vice President, Research, Derivatives and Technicals at Tradebulls Securities. Good morning, Sacchitanand. Great to have you on the show. We have, seen the rally once again pick up steam as we step into the Diwali Muhurat trading. We've seen the Nifty make a dash at that 19,400 mark. But given the fact that the GIFT Nifty is hinting at a muted to negative start, do you think the bulls are set to take a breather today, perhaps, before making a dash at that 19,500 mark?
Good morning, Nanita. Nanita, I think it has been a very impressive run since the beginning of this particular week. We have already seen Nifty again yesterday sustaining above its gap-up opening, and it has managed to register a close above its 20-day exponential moving average after almost 2.5 weeks. So I think if you look at the data set, yes, 19,500. There is a cluster of resistance for this particular week. But if you look at the overall trajectory, we don't see this particular momentum getting stalled here. Probably in a week or so, we may see Nifty scaling towards 19,850 odd levels. So I think the pullback or the resumption of this particular rally has been really strong. Every day we are seeing that the confidence is getting higher. The put writers are shifting their positions higher. So right now, I think 19,300 holds as an immediate base, and for the day we may see a swing towards 19,540 kind of a zone, but eventually we see that particular cluster of resistance also getting breached on the higher side. So there could be a possible breather, but we don't see any form of a short-term correction or any major correction going forward. We may see some pause in momentum before again the rally picks up for an eventual target towards 19,850.
Sacchitanand, before I let you go, what are you recommending for viewers this morning?
3 stock ideas, all on the long side. We are expecting that markets would eventually break that 19,500 cluster and move towards 19,850. So all these stocks are from a positional perspective. Axis Bank is the first counter which has breached and broken above its declining channel formation. If you look at the placement of its RSI, it is now confidently trending above that 50 mark. We're expecting this particular rally to continue towards 1,050 levels, and that's why I'm recommending the long positions here with a stop loss at 994. The second counter, which is forming a base, is TCS. Probably we may see it, ejecting from that particular consolidation today. On the 60-minute scale, there's a classic triangular formation. It has been making attempts to clear that 200-day exponential moving average resistance at around 3390. We may see it, eventually getting or establishing a close today. We're expecting this particular move to extend towards 3485 on a positional basis, and that's why we are recommending building long positions here. 3375 should be the stop loss. And the final one is Paramount Enterprises. Yesterday we saw it, challenging its call writing zone at around 1,000 levels. It has managed to sustain above that 20-day exponential moving average. And if you look at its RSI, it is placed somewhere close to around 49. So the moment we see this particular level of around 1,000, 1,010 getting sustained, we may see a good strong breakout on its RSI, which could eventually fuel this momentum. We are expecting this move to extend towards 1,055, and that's why we're recommending building long positions here. The stop loss at 992.
All right, those are all the stock recommendations coming in from Sacchitanand this morning. With that, Sacchitanand, thanks a lot for joining in and sharing your thoughts as well as answering all of your queries so patiently. It's always a pleasure chatting with you.
Thank you, Nandini.
Well, with that, before I end the show, I want to remind our viewers we have, things heating up in the primary markets. Of course, we will be having Mamaearth listing on the bourses today. In fact, final issue price was fixed at 324 rupees per share. If you go by the, grey market signals, it is expected to see flat to marginally positive listing. It has raised somewhere around 1,700 crore rupees via the IPO. And in fact, it's a Moneycontrol exclusive. Zomato's Dipinder Goyal has got, allotment in this IPO. So watch out for the listing at 10 a.m. And of course, you can, log on to our website to see what analysts are expecting from this new listing today. But with that, we are completely timed out on this edition of Morning Trade. Thanks a lot for tuning in. From me and the entire team, I wish you a very happy trading day. But of course, stay tuned because coming up next is Opening Bell.